If you're like me, for 20 years, I used to say I'm not a meditator. I mean, we go back 1974 was the first time I was introduced to meditation. I said, nah, that's not for me. 75, 76. I mean, every year, someone I'd run across their path and they go, oh my God, meditation would help you so much. I go, nah, I just go for a run when I'm stressed. I just go to the gym when I'm stressed. I go play basketball when I'm stressed. And then it was around 1986, I finally relented. I found an audio cassette. If you remember Walkmans with our headsets, I found an audio cassette that was about 40 minutes long or so. And I listened to it for 365 days in a row. Now, back up a little bit. I have the most active brain in the world. Diagnosed ADD, 100%. People say, you just can't even stay still with a thought for more than a minute. But that's not true. I can stay still. I just love stimulation in my career. So that's why I'm a minister. I'm a #1 best-selling author, a counselor, a coach. I mean, we cover 1,000 different practices, relationship, finances, addiction, career, self-esteem, confidence, overcoming tragedy, death and dying. We cover it all because my mind needs constant stimulation. But there's a downfall, right? And that's where that 1 year of following that person's voice on audio cassette opened my mind to think, wow, this is pretty powerful. From there, around 1987, I went into the intensive training of transcendental meditation. And in transcendental meditation, I learned so much. I even interviewed the founder, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, in 1996. So I probably practiced 10 to 15 different forms of meditation. And then I decided to come up with our own form. And it was a combination, which a lot of people do this, it was a hybrid, right? Ours is called no thought meditation. It's a hybrid program of all the different types of meditation that I learned. And we take people through this all the time, right? It's 4 easy sessions with me on the phone or Skype from anywhere in the world, very inexpensive, but it gives you an opportunity to change your life for the rest of your life. Couple of things I'm going to tell you about with no thought meditation. One is we really put minimal rules down. We say, if you like the lotus position, great. If you want to lay on your bed, great. If you want to sit in a chair, great. After I've gone through all these meditations, probably one of the funniest stories I can tell you is I was getting me braces. I was around 33 years of age and I was getting braces and the doctor said, I've got to put this thing in your mouth. I'm going to leave the room for a couple minutes. You're going to gag like crazy. I'm so sorry. He came back and I was in bliss. He had never seen someone go into meditation before. And he sort of touched my shoulder and I just slowly opened my eyes. He goes, have you been meditating this whole time? And I said, yeah, doc, I have been. And then he removed this stuff. He said, I have never seen that before. As I mentioned, trains, planes, automobiles, buses, subways, anywhere. When you follow the type of meditation I teach, anyone can do it. So number one is we're really lax on all these restrictions. We say don't create an intention. Like that's where I think meditation and contemplation gets mixed up. When you have an intention, like I want to meditate to relax. I want to meditate to find an answer to this problem. I want to meditate to whatever. Now you've created consciousness. What we believe is that when you release all the intentions, all the goals, and you follow your breath in and out of the body, and we give you a mantra or a non-meaning word to use as you breathe in and out, you can get to the deepest place of rest. And the goal is, when you do it long enough and regularly enough, you'll get to a place of no thought where we say that that's the union with the divine. You can say the higher power, God, nature, whatever you want to call it, right? It doesn't matter to me. But you'll be repeating the word and you'll be going in and out. You'll be following the breath in and following the breath out. And then all of a sudden you get to this magical place that you can't force and you can't create, where you forget you're following your breath. Trust me, you'll continue to breathe anyway. You forget to say the words that we're going to use on the in and out of the breath. And that little tiny space is divine union. Now, over time, where it might start with 1 or 2 or 3 seconds, it'll go to a half a minute, a minute. There are times when I meditate, especially on weekends, where I might go 15, 20 minutes into this no thought space, this incredible union with the divine. And you come out of it and you are altered. You're in an altered reality. You're in an altered mindset. I was taking this gentleman through it over the last couple of weeks. And he said, when he came out, he goes, I feel like I was on like a mild tranquilizer, like I had just taken a Xanax or something. I said, exactly. So what we do is we slow it way down. We start out with 3 minutes a day. Anyone can do this. We don't rush you. We don't push you. The goal of no thought meditation is to not think. Now, when thoughts arise, this is one of the things we teach in the course. People go, but my mind keeps racing and racing. And we say, well, that's normal. But if you fight it and you try to suppress your thoughts to get to that no thought space, now you're activating your conscious mind and you probably won't get to where you want to get to. The end result is incredible relaxation. Some people like to use the word bliss. Other people like to use the word that I'm incredibly centered and grounded. It'll help people sleep at night. It'll help people get more relaxed when they're going through really tough places. And again, the goal would be to work up to 30, right? We want you to work up to 20 or 30 minutes, but we start with 3 minutes. There's no rush. This isn't a contest. This is a very easy way to get to the deepest place of relaxation that I have ever found in my life. Now, I've been doing this work for 40 years. And we recreated this a number of years ago because people kept saying to me, I can't sit in that position. This feels uncomfortable. I can't remember to breathe in this side, breathe out that side. I can't remember to purse my lips or not purse my lips. And we said, let's get all that away. Let's throw all that away. I will take you through a program that is so easy, free of all these restrictions. Now, it's not that restrictions are bad. It depends on the personality type. One of the individuals that was a great teacher of mine was T.D. Suzuki, a very famous Buddhist teacher. When he left Japan, the East, and he came West, he started dropping all of these different, really strong, rigid connotations to meditation. And of course, people in the East were upset with him. They're saying, you're watering it down for the American people. And he said, no. I'm coming to them at their level. They're not used to this. And I love that, right? And that's what we did when we created this no thought meditation. Go to talkdavid.com. You'll see a description all about it. Like I said, it's 4 easy 30-minute sessions with me. We don't think it has to take a lot of time to become a really great meditator. Go to talkdavid.com. Let's do it together. I have so much fun teaching this. I could do it all day long. I really could. I look forward to helping you get to that place of eternal rest and peace while we're alive. Pretty cool. I'm David Essel. Have a great day.